You don't struggle to start things, you struggle to finish them. Projects, ideas, goals. You begin with excitement, momentum, possibility. But somewhere near the end, something strange happens. You slow down, you stall, you abandon it. And here's the uncomfortable truth: you're not failing to finish by accident. Part of your mind is protecting you from what happens when something is finally complete. Look at your life closely. How many things have you started but never finished? A project you were excited about, a skill you promised yourself you would master, a business idea, a creative idea, a personal goal. In the beginning, it feels powerful. You imagine the results, you picture the future version of yourself. For a while, the momentum carries you. Then slowly, the energy fades. You get distracted, you start something else. And the unfinished thing quietly joins the pile of other unfinished things. Most people explain this in rather simple terms. They say you lack discipline, or consistency, or motivation. But that explanation doesn't actually make sense. Because you were motivated in the beginning, you had the energy, you had the intention. Something else happened between the start and the finish, something psychological. And once you understand it, you start noticing it everywhere. Starting something is safe, finishing something is dangerous. Because unfinished work lives in a protected space, your imagination. Inside your imagination, the project can still be perfect, your idea can still be brilliant, your ability can still be extraordinary. But the moment you finish something, it leaves your imagination, it enters reality. Reality judges, reality measures, reality exposes flaws. Now your work can be criticized, ignored, rejected, or worse. It can prove that your ability is not what you hoped it was. And the mind hates that risk. So it finds a solution. Don't finish. This is why people get closest to finishing something and suddenly lose momentum. They rewrite, delay, restart, or abandon the project entirely. Because as long as it remains unfinished, your potential remains intact. You can still believe, if I finished it, it would be amazing. But once it is done, the truth becomes visible. And the brain would rather protect your identity than face that moment. Over time, this pattern becomes a lifestyle. You become someone who always has ideas, always has plans, always has something you're working on, but nothing is ever completed. From the outside, it looks like procrastination, but internally, it is something else. It is identity protection. Your brain keeps your potential theoretical, because theoretical potential can never be disproven. Here's the brutal truth: a lot of people spend their entire lives protecting their potential instead of testing it. They keep their ideas unfinished, their talents unexplored, their ambitions incomplete, because unfinished dreams are easier to live with than finished failures. But the cost is enormous. It's an unfinished life. The people who actually build things understand something most people avoid. Finishing is not about perfection, it's about exposure. It means allowing reality to evaluate your effort, allowing mistakes to be visible, allowing imperfection to exist. Finishing something is an act of psychological courage because you are choosing truth over imagination. You don't finish things when you stop fearing failure. You finish things when you stop protecting your identity, when your worth is no longer tied to how perfect the outcome is, when you realize something important. Your potential doesn't matter, only your finished work does. The real reason you never finish anything isn't laziness, it is protection. Protection of the image you have of yourself. But that protection has a hidden cost. Because a life full of unfinished things is a life where your potential never becomes real. And the only way to break that pattern is to allow your work to be seen, flaws and all. Because unfinished dreams feel safe, but finished work changes your life.